too good in the place where I'm at. Pedal to the mat. Wanna thank God cause he always got my back. I ain't going back. Feeling too good in the place where I'm at. Pedal to the mat. Wanna thank God cause he always got my back. Sitting in the circle and I'm steady whipping. Profits coming back, but this the new edition. I've been on the road and I've been on a mission. They told me I could change, but I never switched. After all the hate and all the evil wishing, hating turn to blessings, I'm alive and kicking. Hate is motivation, you've been so uplifted. Loyal to the faith, I see the time is ticking. Ruler and creator, you can never stop me. The word is in my soul, that's what I embody. The weapon formed against me when I get my body. If you ain't heard about it, then go ask somebody. I've been on the roll and I don't plan on stopping. Faithful to the Lord and ain't no other option. Many speculations, all them haters watching. Couple hands coming, you can never stop it. I ain't going back, feeling too good in the place where I'm at. Pedal to the mat. Wanna thank God cause he always got my back. I ain't going back, feeling too good in the place where I'm at. Pedal to the mat. Wanna thank God cause he always got my back. Coming for the crown. Purple rain everywhere, coming to your town. Came to shut it down. Steady on the move, I ain't never down. Yeah, we on the map. Gone for a while, then we brought her right back. Ain't no we strapped. 1 full man, I'm rolling with the pack. We too ill. Don't spare feelings, I don't care about how you feel. I'ma keep it real. Shout out to the brothers with the fire and the zeal. They told me I should chill, but I owe God and I gotta pay the bill. Praying that I'm sealed. Be about my nation, man, I just wanna build. I ain't going back, feeling too good in the place where I'm at. Pedal to the mat. Wanna thank God cause he always got my back. I ain't going back, feeling too good in the place where I'm at. Pedal to the mat. Wanna thank God cause he always got my back. Sinners getting lost. I just got a message from the boss. I'm the one they really shouldn't cross. Nah. If you violate, you gotta pay the cost. You love this and that's why I made you poor. Some of y'all just hate me to the core. I judge you, but you keep asking for more. So when you come on me, I just ignore. I know you're better than you know yourself. I made you in my image, no one else. I gave you all the riches, all the wealth. But you turn away and stuff for self. Damn, all the mercy that I showed you. Man, I'm done with talking, know exactly what to do. I'ma bring the fire, I'ma make you feel it too. Deliver all the righteous, yeah, they always true. I ain't going back, feeling too good in the place where I'm at. Pedal to the mat. Wanna thank God cause he always got my back. I ain't going back, feeling too good in the place where I'm at. Pedal to the mat. Wanna thank God cause he always got my back.
That Bible my tool and we trigger happy cause we bout action. We bout that act. I want the kingdom and I want it all and no not a fraction. Cause we make it happen. We make it happen. Yeah. By any means, I'm with my team, ain't no distraction. That Bible my weapon got scriptural ammo and I get to clapping. I want the kingdom and I want it all and no, not a fraction. No, not a fraction. Cause we make it happen. We make it. I'm happy.
No, we made it happen.
We made it happen.
Yeah, we made it happen.
I can't lose a brother.
Got love for my brother.
I'm not with subtraction.
Two better than one.
This not by the color.
Yeah, we not racist.
In case you were curious,
Curious good.
keep checking for bloodline.
What is your pedigree?
Point blank period.
Who you ain't clean?
If you're not in the truth,
Who you alone?
you would think it's mysterious.
We mysterious.
You would say we a cult,
No,
but we know you're delirious.
Nigga, you crazy.
I would give a shout out,
Say where you at.
but I'm holding my tongue.
I ain't saying nothing.
The last time I did that, the niggas are gone. We make it happen. By any means, I'm with my team, ain't no distraction. That Bible my tool and we trigger happy cause we bout that action. We bout that action. I want the kingdom and I want it all and no, not a fraction. No, not a fraction. Cause we make it happen. We make it happen. Yeah. By any means, I'm with my team, ain't no distraction. Ain't no distraction. That Bible my weapon got scriptural ammo and I can happen. I want the kingdom and I want it all and no, not a fraction. No, not a fraction. Cause we make it happen. We make it, cause we make it happen.
You can repent or perish. Man, you was born to be zealous, but instead you got to be careless. Emotional, man, you rebellious. Not vigilant, lacking awareness. You the walking dead, no logs in your head, a body that's walking right airless. It's going down, boots to ground. You know we bringing the thunder. We trying to add, subtract the division, cause you know it's strength in numbers. When Christ come back, we on the attack. We go from fishers to hunters. When Christ come back, we on the attack. We go from fishers to hunters. We made it happen.
Yeah, by any means, I'm with my team, ain't no distraction. That Bible my.
Thank God that it's Friday. On my way home on the highway. All day we've been rocking. About to do it big with the bosses. So we coming in real mighty. About to tune in with the Hawkins. Giving all praise to my Padres. Hallelujah.
Can't wait till the set out, boy. Yeah, book of our fathers, one of our arbors, this is my styling, boy. Deacon on deck, yes, lobber, boy. Yeah, he black shine, no callers. Hammer time, hammer time. Shut your block, mouth. They don't want none of these problems. I'ma fix these knuckles faces. Yeah, we up next, great placement. Occasional flex on these haters. Shout out to Maker, making us able. Friday night raw, all shots, no chases. Deacon ASAP gon' blaze him. He don't be lying. You're gonna die. You get out of line. Thank God for his majors. Hallelujah.
Here I am laying in the hospital.
Wait a minute.
Bandage from feet to head.
DJ is on. Wait a minute.
In a state of shock. Just that much from being
Y'all break up the DJ. What the hell?
I didn't think my woman would do something like this to me.
The DJ going through something.
Didn't think my girl had the nerve.
The DJ going through some things. Hey, y'all.
Here I am.
Going through some things right now.
I guess action speaks louder than words.
We gonna get black so we get started.
Fix. We go.
Most High Christ bless everybody.
Happy Sabbath. Fix your face. We ain't going nowhere.
Fix your
Poppin' ain't
face,
no
man. We
stopping
back.
when I'm on post to the
We live?
Fix your.
Yeah, we live. We
Fix
in
your. Fix your.
The DJ.
Hey, DJ over there.
Hey, DJ.
You all right, DJ?
You good?
That's
my DJ.
You said that's your DJ? That's my DJ right now.
Wow.
He on his business, man.
Yeah. Okay. You go.
He on his business.
No, he.
You felt that too, huh? You felt that too, huh?
Match.
Yeah. Okay.
Something you want to tell us,
It's
DJ?
when it matches the topic. He was on.
Nah, it do.
Yeah, man.
It do,
There's
it
a
do.
thin line
So he was
between
talking-
love and hate, Cap.
I agree.
You know what I'm saying? Especially the worldly. You ain't keeping God's commandments. It's all hate.
Yeah,
We about to
ain't
see-
no love.
Ain't no
in it.
love. What
Thank
they
you,
call
thank you,
that?
y'all. Thank you.
It's fake.
What they say?
Shut up.
Take it, y'all out. Take it.
Hey,
Oh, man. It's going to be one of them nights.
wow.
Take it, y'all out. Take it.
Hey, what's the title, Noah? This is your title, bro.
Toxic relationship.
So Noah's
There's a lot of those.
No.
Hey, even in Israel, some of them toxic relationships. Go ahead.
Shout out to Captain Gadaliah. I actually was watching his live on TikTok and he was talking about toxic relationships and people don't know that they be in them. They don't know like the little subtle things that happen in their relationships is ripple effects. So I'm like, this is gonna be a topic today.
You know what? That's And that's very paramount in our community, you know, growing up and stuff like that, like toxic relationship. People think like that's love. You know what I mean? Big Mama getting slapped by Paw for years.
Right.
And you think that's love. That ain't love, bro. You know what I mean? That's hatred. And you think because they stayed together, that's love. No, that's some wickedness. And we see that growing up, and generations see it, and you start to see like, you know, if Grandpa did it, it's all right.
Grandpa says it's cheaper to keep her.
Yeah,
That's what I ain't got no time for that. I deal with them out.
Sometimes it's not when she.
That's what they ain't telling you that though.
right.
You know what I'm saying? They ain't really telling the real situation.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? He just like, hey man, I'm gonna go broke if I leave her.
So I'm just beat her.
Yeah.
Right. All right. All right.
Y'all can't even say that.
Damn. That's what he did. All right.
The police never
I
came.
ain't gotta worry about beating nobody else. Nah.
He said I ain't gotta worry about beating nobody else.
But toxic relationships goes to more things than physical abuse, emotionally, mental, all those different verbal. It's all type of different abuses. It ain't just a spouse. It could be a family, friend, anything like that.
Parents,
Siblings. Toxic relationships happen in many different ways, and
at work.
and it's paramount in our community, bro. We got to fix these relationships, man. Well, go ahead, read that.
First definition: toxic.
Toxic, poisonous. Definition 2. Very harmful or unpleasant in a pervasive or insidious way.
Get the similar.
Poisonous, venomous,
Did it drop? Yeah, drop down.
virulent, noxious,
You're doing a terrible job, fake Abel. Caleb.
dangerous, destructive, harmful, unsafe, malignant, injurious,
Malignant.
pestilential, pernicious, environmentally unfriendly, fatal, deadly, lethal, mortal, death, dealing, baneful.
And this is some of the relationships some of us cradle and say that it's love, and you stay attached to people like this.
Hey, keep that up. Go ahead, Noah. You done?
Yeah, go ahead, Kat.
No, like let's look into the words, bro. It says poisonous. Poisonous, meaning that it goes throughout. It goes deep, and it destroys. You know, venomous, same thing. Then it says dangerous, destructive. It destroys lives, bro. It destroys generations of people. You know what I mean? Go ahead.
Environmentally unfriendly. That's big. So for me, just to see a whole community that's toxic.
I mean I mean you see that on social media all day.
Right.
We think that's okay. That's the way to be. You got women on social media saying that I'm toxic. They accept
Embracing it.
Yeah, embracing that I ain't poisonous.
Right.
That I'm venomous. I'm dangerous. I'm destructive. I'm harmful. Nobody want no dang toxic. I'm toxic. What type of weird people will say that?
They're
like?
raising kids just the same.
Right.
You know, they don't even know how to have a conversation without
They're
having
raising
an argument.
toxic children. Toxic children. They're growing up seeing how mama moving in the house. Man coming in and out. Different man arguing, fighting. They see all those different things, man, because they love to have toxic relationships. You know?
They think if I'm not getting beat or if we're not having this argument, he's not mad, he don't love me. I'm just saying, that's what they see with love. I know it sounds crazy what I'm saying, but some people see love. If he ain't mad because I did something or he ain't putting his hands on me, he don't actually love me.
And you know why that's that? Because she's seen her daddy do the same thing to her mama.
Daddy issues.
Yep, and they think, oh shoot, you ain't beat me. Now that's a real. That is a mental disorder. Something's wrong with you. Your mind is messed up, big time. All right, you're going through some mental issues if you think that that's okay to be beaten, verbally abused, mentally, physically abused, and you just accept it and you think that's love. You're delusional as hell. Telling you, you're delusional. You're destroying yourself. You know what I mean? So, go ahead. These are the toxic relationship signs All right. And some of y'all, even though, listen, some of y'all that's in here, especially you backdoor marriages, is living some toxic relationships, bro. I'm telling you. One of y'all is the devil. The Sabbath show up, that's when the devil come out. Wow! Next thing you know, that she don't want to come to the Sabbath, and there's always some issues. Why I don't want sick. Yeah, she every week. Every week. Or the brother that he don't attend to nothing throughout the week, no flyer mission, no nothing. He just unproductive. Because they going at it all week, man. You know what I mean? The devil is in your home, destroying it from the inside out. I'm telling you. A lot of y'all in here doing that, man.
Go back to that poison.
Yep.
Put that list up on the screen.
What's up?
Not on our screen, the live.
Toxic relationship signs. Jealousy. Abusive. Gaslighting. You feel attacked and unsupported. Low self-esteem. Constant stress.
Hey, hold on. That's a good one. Low self-esteem. Low self-esteem and constant stress. I'm telling you, that causes what? Depression. Depression turns into many different things after that. You can get into it. I'm telling you, depression can destroy your body, man. It manipulates your body to do other things. Yeah. Then you can start end up being a damn schizophrenia behind it. All type of different things. You start getting eating disorders. All those different things just by having low self-esteem, constant stress that builds what? Depression over time.
Right. And you know, it also comes, that low self-esteem probably came from the lack of support, the disrespect, or walking on eggshells, and the lack of not focusing on self-care.
That's what I was about to say. You can't express yourself. You can't tell this person something, because as soon as you say something, what happens? They know it's gonna be an argument. You know it's gonna be. I can't just something small, but I can't even say the food too salty. It's gonna cause holes in the wall. I'm serious. That's walking on eggshells. That's walking on eggshells. You can't say nothing.
Right. Hey, watch this. Get Deuteronomy 28. Because you see all these toxic relationship signs, and our people in the black community love drama. They love toxicity. Yeah, that was a big word right there. They love toxicity.
Good word.
They love being toxic. That's why you see it in our media. You see it, and it's a perpetuated curse, in a sense, in our community, because you see it over and over, and all this you see: jealousy, abusive, gaslighting, low self-esteem. That's a big one. Lying, toxic communication, lack of support, disrespect, manipulation, and all this was a result of slavery. All the things. Listen, you're seeing a broken people who have been broken through years and years of oppression, and now we've taught our kids these different toxic traits. Watch this. Read Deuteronomy 28. Read verse 54. Watch this.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28 and verse 54.
Bring it out.
So that the man that is tender among you.
So because we broke God's commandments, one of the curses was the man that was tender among you. I mean, he kept God's commandments. He had a sense he had high self-esteem. He knew he had support, because you get your support from the scriptures. Read on.
So that the man that is tender among you and very delicate, his eye shall be evil toward his brother.
That's that toxicity. That's that toxic relationship. Now your eye we have an evil eye towards one another. That's why we move the way we move with one another in the black community. Read on.
And toward the wife of his bosom.
Towards the wife of his bosom. That's a curse that's been put upon us. Toxic. And we don't even realize it. That toxic traits, you got an evil eye. That's why it's always fight. That's why granddad said, it's cheaper to keep her. Yeah. And meanwhile, he beating her over the head. Yeah. Man, I don't know if you got the clip. It was a clip. Damn. Hey, if you can find it. No. It was I forgot his name, but it was a couple. Dang, I forgot the name. I gotta find it. Basically, she said when he comes in the house, he gets the least of her. Like, she go out to the white, she go out, she fake it for the white man. She smile in his face, and then when he come home, she gets all the negative energy, the hate. She's like, fake it for me. I get the least of you. interview.
It's an interview. Light-skinned lady.
Because we don't view each other like that, because that evil eye we have towards one another, and all it does is it continues to perpetuate the same toxicness that we have in our community. Finish that. If you can find that interview. Read on.
His eyes shall be evil toward his brother and the wife of his bosom.
Watch this.
And toward the remnant of his children,
read on.
Which he shall leave.
Which he shall leave. That's why you see time and time again, you have baby fathers in the household. Now, I do know there are some deadbeat dads out there. I'm not denying that, because I can hear the black woman right now. Oh yeah. But a lot of times the reason why these fathers leave their children is because of the woman. Read verse 56.
Verse 56. The tender and delicate woman among you, which would not adventure to set the sole of her foot upon the ground for delicateness and tenderness.
She understood etiquette. She's not understood how to deal at one point in time. The black woman, the Israelite woman, understood how to deal, how to move, how to carry herself. Read on.
Her eyes shall be evil toward the husband of her bosom.
Guess what? The same thing happened with the black woman. That's why you read verse 54, it says his eye will turn evil towards his children, which he shall leave. A lot of these black women be running these black men off, and it's because of these toxic relationships. Like you said, y'all saw
damn mouth.
Right. They feel like that's it right there. They feel like, yeah, he ain't beating me. Man, you see it time and time. Man, there was another one. They went and interviewed a bunch of black women, and all the black women, they said, you want a man that's gonna treat you right, got a good job, all that, or do you want a drug dealer that's gonna cuss you out and beat you? And they all pick the drug dealer.
I need quick money.
Right. They all pick the drug dealer that's gonna beat them up and drag them through the rug and make them a baby mama. That's the black woman, because of what we're reading here in Deuteronomy 28:56. Yeah. Read that. Finish that. You got it.
I put it in the group. The clip. I put the clip in the group.
You can drop this and go to the next thing while they pull that clip up.
Finish that scripture.
Her eyes shall be evil toward the husband of her bosom, and toward her son, and toward her daughter.
Damn.
And toward her young one that cometh out from between her feet.
And guess what? They perpetuate that same toxic mentality into their children, because they eyes turn evil towards them. Like, for example, when they have a son, all they see is the baby daddy, so they treat him like he ain't ish. And guess what that son do? He grows up to be weak, effeminate, highly emotional, and perpetuate the same thing that the father did. Same thing with the daughters. They instill in them that toxic mentality to hate men, and then go find the same no good Negroes that they mama found. Tell you, it's a cycle. Yeah, and we learned it through slavery. You found it? Yeah, play that.
She was like, nigga, just lie to me.
If I love you, I can't lie to you.
Of course you can lie.
Damn.
And you will. If you love me and you're going off with Laddie someplace, you're lying to me. Because what the hell do I care about the truth? I care if you're there. When Billie Holiday say, hush now, don't explain.
All right, I accept that.
Of course you lie to me. And I don't even want to care. What does the truth matter? And why are you going to be truthful with me when you lie to everybody else?
Damn.
You lied when you smiled at that cracker down the job, right? Lie to me, smile. Treat me the same way you would treat him.
I can't treat you the way I treat him.
You must. Because I've caught the frowns and the anger. He's happy with you. Of course he doesn't know you're unhappy. You grin at him all day long. You come home and I catch hell because I love you. I get least of you. I get the very minimum.
Pause.
And I'm saying, fake it with me.
And that's what you see in the black community. Go ahead.
But in that right there, that's toxic. She want just lie. I'll just take the lie.
As long as you come home. Meaning the point is,
I get it, but I'm just saying.
That's how we deal with one another in the black community, in our relationships.
Damn, bro.
And it feeds that toxic behavior. We get the least of each other in our relationships, and that's what she's saying. Like, dang, I don't get the smiles, I don't get the happiness. I get the least of you, and that's what you see in the black community. It's because our eyes have turned evil towards one another, that we don't care enough about each other to be able to have. That's why the scriptures say, live joyfully with the wife of thy bosom. It don't say live unhappily with the life of thy bosom. It says live joyfully. And that's the point I get out of that.
Can I get a scripture?
Go ahead.
1 John 3:18.
Got it?
Yes, sir. The book of 1 John, chapter 3 and verse 18.
Bring it out.
My little children, let us not love in word, neither in tongue, but in deed
Let's
and...
not be fake.
Right.
Let's not be fake. Let the love be true. Because the only love gonna give you that is keeping God's commandments, doing what God say do. Read it one more time.
My little children, let us not love in word,
Let's not let
neither...
us love in word. Let's not be fake, y'all. You understand? Read.
Neither in tongue, but in deed and in truth.
If we do what God say do, she wouldn't even have to say that. But like you said, Cap, she resolved it. I just give me the fake stuff. You know what I'm saying? That's how you say how we deal with one another. I just take the less of you, just whatever you give me, and that's sad to me. You know what I'm saying? Just to think about it. But I understand the whole thing of what she was saying. I get what she was saying. But just for her to say that, it's sad. You know? It's sad.
And that was then. Listen, we've gotten worse.
Way worse. Man.
You know what? It's mainly due to lack of communication. Communication skills, how we speak to one another has been evil over the years, bro. You know, get Psalms 52. Get Psalms 52 and verse 2. How we speak to one another, how we do all this stuff, bro. Like we destroy our relationships, bro. Big time.
Psalms what?
Psalms 52. Start at verse 2.
The book of Psalm, chapter 52 and verse 2.
Bring it out.
Imagine it's like in how we deal with each other in those toxic relationships. Go ahead.
Thy tongue deviseth mischiefs like a sharp razor, working deceitfully.
And how we speak to one another, man, sometimes our conversation be working so deceitfully, bro. It destroys us. How we communicate with each other in our relationships and so forth. It's crazy. Like we destroy stuff, bro, by how we talk to one another. You know what I mean?
No respect.
It's no respect. You dogging somebody out. Just think about it. Just imagine what happens when a single mother is mad at the baby daddy or the father itself. Your daddy don't like you. Your daddy don't do this. Your daddy wouldn't do that.
Daddy ain't never met him.
Just don't know that's tearing down,
bro. It's because it destroys that kid. You know what I mean? It destroys that kid.
Hey, you remember there was a situation? Remember it was a young man. His whole life, his mama told him his daddy wasn't ish. His daddy didn't want to see him. None of that. Meanwhile, that father been sending letters, sending all kind of stuff. Y'all got that?
Yeah.
All praise. Yeah, we gotta play that.
And that is a prime example. You know what I mean? She worked it. Her mouth have destroyed this kid, bro. She's used her tongue to destroy her son, bro. For a long period of time. This man, he got to rebuild a relationship with his father. After all those years of tearing him down, bro, they're telling you, bro.
Hey, and this is a sidebar. All that we about to go through today, I blame the church. I blame
urban apologetics.
Yeah, I blame the Christian church. I have to.
No, start with the first video.
You urban pathetic.
This is the result of you can't judge me, or I can do this, I can do that, and it led to this where we at today.
Right.
Not really dealing with our problems.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Keep reading.
Verse 3. Thou lovest evil more than good.
We what?
Thou lovest evil more than good.
Our people love evil way more than they love good, bro. That's all our people know right now, bro. It's evil. Our people have been so far away from God, bro. It's ridiculous, bro. It's getting worse. You got people twerking in the damn church nowadays. That's how bad it's gotten. You know what I mean? You got pastors holding you hostage in the damn church for some money, bro.
Close the door.
It got worse, bro.
Say close the door.
So just imagine how it is in a household, bro. You know what I mean? It said, thou lovest evil more than good. Our people, like, they enjoy the evil, bro. They don't know anything else. Read on.
And lying rather than to speak righteousness.
And they rather lie than to speak righteous. When to deal with somebody righteous, they rather lie. You know what I mean? Speak evil. Our people, man, I'm telling you, our people is far gone right now, bro. Bug the hell out. I'm telling you, we gotta listen, man. A lot of y'all gonna perish.
Unalived. By God.
Gonna get unalived by the Lord when he come back. Read on.
Verse 4. Thou lovest all devouring words.
Our people all love all devouring words, bro. They love that, bro. They love talking evil to one another. Go ahead.
O thou deceitful tongue.
The tongue is deceitful. You can ruin, and you can build people up with your tongue. Use it properly. All right, don't use it to tear down your children, your husband, your wife. Don't use it, bro. Use your tongue for something good. All right, for righteousness. That's all I want to be on.
Play this verse video.
6 signs of fake love.
Damn.
Unfortunately, most people ignore the last one. You may want to save this video for later and pass this on to someone who needs it. Remember, you deserve a love that uplifts and empowers you. Number 1, lack of respect. True love thrives on respect. If your partner belittles your feelings, boundaries, or dreams, it might be a red flag. Number 2, inconsistent effort. Love requires consistent effort from both sides. If one person seems invested while the other remains distant, it could be a sign of imbalance. Number 3, secretive behavior. Openness is key. If your partner keeps secrets or avoids sharing important aspects of their life with you, it's time to have a conversation.
Message.
Number 4, conditional care. Genuine love is unconditional. If your partner only shows affection when they want something, it might not be the real deal.
Hey, Prince Paul.
Number 5.
Hey, I seen a interview, I think it was a podcast, and the dude said men are the only people that love unconditionally.
Right, I seen that.
And the chick across from him was like, "What are you talking about?" He said, "What am I in a relationship with you for? Because I love you unconditionally. What else do I get out of the relationship?" And she could not answer it, bro. She could not answer what you get out of it. She was like, what do I get out of it? What does it benefit me?
Right.
I take care of everything. I deal with all the BS. What is it? That means I love you unconditionally. Women love conditionally. Yes. What can you do for me? What haven't you done for me lately? Why this? You know what I mean? It's all conditional.
I'm out.
I'm out. We've seen it. Look at the marriage divorce rate. What was it, like 85% is women going and filing for divorce because they not satisfied. They leave relationship. Oh, I'm not happy anymore. Let me leave. I'll leave the whole kids and everything. I'll go uproot and go find something else.
Hey, Cap, and they've been conditioned to love conditionally. They have been through media, through their parents, through all that. That's what the black woman today don't realize. Your oppressor taught you to move and be like that. Yep. Because he wanted to break up the family unit. He wanted so you love conditionally, meaning if he don't meet these and a lot of times it be unreasonable, unobtainable goals because they got this ideal man that they learn through Disney and everything else in their mind. That they never find that person because I'm telling you, and our black women don't understand that.
We talking about the black women again. You talking about the black woman? Yes. So I seen a clip of a black woman, and listen, she got set up, right? Her boyfriend set her up on this little show, set her up.
A loyalty test.
Yeah.
If that's what you call it.
Yes, but she failed it.
Obviously.
He came out, right, and she destroyed, like, your penis don't work. Yes.
God dang.
I'm just saying, but she had been with the brother. The brother paid for her business to get started. The brother gave her money, taking care of her. But as soon as she got caught. Oh, I don't like you anyway. You a nigga. You just going in on this to try to, and the brother just head.
So he can forget about what she just did, basically. Right. That's what it was.
He was hurt, bro.
That's what it was.
He was hurt, bro. He didn't know how to act. He didn't know how to respond to her telling him that.
Y'all trying to kill me.
Hey, you know what's crazy though? Because these black women, just to play. I'll say it like this: these black women, they don't put these same conditions on Esau. I'll tell you, that's how you know it's been trained. They've been trained, and it's a learned behavior. Because you tell them, hey, Esau, They know they get Esau, and no, ain't no conditions when it come to him. They'll take anybody. They switch up. But when it come to your own people, that's how you know it's been learned. Hey, get Isaiah 3.
Let me see the next one.
Read verse 12.
Next video.
Watch this.
The book of Isaiah, chapter 3, and verse 12.
We here to read
Bring it out.
Verse 12.
Go ahead.
As for my people, children are their oppressors.
It says, as for my people, God's people are the Israelites, so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. He says, as for my people, children are their oppressors. Why are children their oppressors? Because they are being raised and taught by these toxic black women.
Damn.
Read on.
And women rule over them.
That's where it goes. It says, and women rule over them. Come on.
O my people, they which lead thee.
It says, they which lead thee, talking about that toxic black woman. Read on.
Cause thee to err.
They cause thee to err. That's why you see these YNs wilding out the way they wilding out. You see these damn young women wilding out. YHs. You got YNs and YHs.
They call them YHs?
Yeah, that's what it is today. YNs and YHs.
Damn.
Wilding out the way they are because you have these toxic black women who've been trained. Our women don't understand that.
And listen, I just seen a recent deal of a YN, a single mother. The dude, listen, they're being so destroyed by the mother. Okay, this is what happened. There was a woman that whose son went to prison. And she got out of prison. She was advocating for him. He finally got out of prison, and she got online talking about, my baby is finally home. My baby's home. That dude came out of prison and killed her.
Damn.
And the brother went right back in. She didn't build a monster.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? She built a monster. Who does like your mind has to be on another level for you to go and unalive your mother? Right. Bro, bro.
Listen, Willie Lynch said when the black woman is in that type of mentality, she's good for economics. She is good for the betterment and the furtherance. Thank you. The furtherance of this kingdom.
Yep. The white man kingdom. Yep. Somebody said that the black woman is the right hand of the white supremacy.
Damn.
Somebody said that. Can't remember who.
I'm gonna tell y'all right now, we finna go backwards on these clips, and everything that y'all just explained, we're gonna re-explain it in these clips.
All praise. Let's go.
We just set it up, huh?
Yeah, y'all did. This was the longest introduction in Fix Your Face history. Play that clip.
Hey y'all, this is my joint right here.
Oh snap!
This is
This is a toxic relationship.
Come on, baby.
Hey, this is a short clip. Hopefully we don't.
Y'all turn it up here. We done step right off into the cash money thing. It's the pimp man. Yo.
So the reason I'm showing this is because it's obviously a toxic relationship with a so-called boyfriend and girlfriend.
Mm-hmm.
Give me the next one with him and his brother.
And then
Right, because that ain't boyfriend and girlfriend ain't biblical.
I didn't get his parents.
But they might be like,
No, I didn't get the parents.
hey, listen. They might be like, I'm not on crack, but your relationship is like this.
Looks just like that.
This is your relationship. Crackhead relationship.
Crackhead relationship.
That's what you might not be on crack, but
Play the next clip.
this is you.
Swing away from me.
Swing, motherfucker! Come on, get out here! I'm gonna get a motherfucking quick. What you want, motherfucker? You motherfucker! Give me a motherfucking light, goddamn! You better hurry your ass, or you better come back for some motherfucking money, motherfucker! Shit!
You fucking freeze your motherfucking ass off. Just go.
Hey, y'all forgive the language. You know it's Fix Your Face.
Get the relationship with the brother.
Hey, I just sent you that video with.
You said don't use. I said don't use the one with the brother. Yeah. Oh, that was the one. He said I'll bust. You know, bust these old people in the head. I did say use it. No, you said don't worry. Oh man, listen, that was the funniest part.
I hope y'all. I understand y'all having a good time with the movie, but I hope y'all get the point of what we trying to say. You know, this is you.
Dysfunctional.
You know what I'm saying? Dysfunction. Don't know how to talk to each other. Don't know how to deal with each other.
This movie is heavy. Like all the when I'm thinking about it now, the whole movie is built on toxic relationships. That's called Jungle Fever. If y'all ain't seen the movie, some of you black folks ain't black enough to see this black.
Bring it out.
Like Captain AZ.
Wait, whoa, no.
Walk right into
That was the first
that.
time he ever seen Gator. It was just now on Fixx Your Face.
And you ain't never lied.
It's all right though. But look, he had a toxic relationship. He had a messed up relationship with his woman. He had a messed up relationship with his parents, his brother, all those. Then he had
his mom was an enabler.
Yeah.
Yes.
Right. And
his brother enabled him too.
Yep.
Yes.
And then he had issues with his wife, and all those different things, bro. It's a movie of really. It ain't just about loving a white woman or anything like that. It's a movie of toxic relationships.
Yeah, I see
big time. Hey, I sent that video, the other video as well.
Go ahead and play it since you flagged me down. Because I can see the screen right in front of me. Thank you, fake Caleb. We appreciate you.
Fix your face.
Oh, I like her.
He said I like her after all of that crap.
I'm a little light right now. Could you let me hold some change? No, Gator, no. The dancing shit ain't gonna work. I ain't giving you a red cent. What? Come on, you could do me this one solid. What? Would you rather I go out and rob some elderly person? Steal? Well, either way, I'm gonna get high.
Damn.
I really hate having to resort to knocking elderly people in the head for their money. Wow! But I'll do it. You know I'll do it. You know I'll do it. I like getting high. I'm a crackhead. I'm a
Did you reset it?
crackhead. My brother.
Yeah.
Yo, Vin. Not doing this anymore. Come on.
So you notice he's saying this is the last time I'm gonna enable you, just so you don't do something worse, and he's already killing himself with drugs. But the point is that that's still a level of toxic, and we be like, nah, I ain't doing this again, and then go right back to the same thing that's causing us pain. Get the next one. What was you gonna say? I was
Hey, I just want to say something first, real quick, because you already know, and we see this time and time again. Whenever we getting on the black man, women are quiet. They don't say nothing. You don't hear nobody coming out of the comments talking about, why y'all speaking so hard about the black man? Why don't y'all never say nothing good about the black man? The Bible say comments, but as soon as we get on the black woman, here come the black woman. Oh yeah, y'all hate black women. I'm telling you, our sisters hate accountability. We love our sisters. Understand? Yeah. We all got wives here. We all got daughters. We have children. We love our sisters when they in righteousness. Yeah. We want our sisters to do good. And this is a part of those toxic traits, because we haven't been taught. It was a video I did want to play. I might play it later. It was a guy. We've been taught that the people that hold us accountable, the people that try to push us to be better, that call out our shortcomings, they're the ones that hate us. But the ones that rub us on our back, tell us, you good, you good to be like that, speak kind words, that them the ones that love us, when that's actually the opposite. We love our black sisters enough to call you out on your BS to make you better. We want to see you better. That's it. Yeah. We see the greatness that the Israelite woman can be, but you got your mind so twisted up in white supremacy that you can't see it. Yeah. And you see it as an attack instead of just holding yourself accountable. Because ain't nothing we said a lie. These are facts. Our women out there, they love being video vixens and whoremongers. They love aborting their children. They love being loud black women. We gotta stop that. Right. But anytime we call that out, here come the black women. Hey, talking about the black women. You probably fit in them categories.
Hey, speaking of aborting, right? Y'all see that interview of that lady she was doing an interview on the streets, and what I heard about the girl that violated her got in her business and got to get interviewed, but the sister was interviewing about abortions. Like what? How do you feel about abortions? Like, it's evil, it's wrong, right? So this girl, she was interviewing another black woman, And they going back and forth about my body, my choice, and she's like, well, you're killing this kid. Like, you know, the studies show that the baby is such and such is a human being. This isn't that, right? Mm-hmm. The woman could not agree whatsoever. She was so pissed because the sister was bringing out facts. Mm-hmm. She wasn't just out there interviewing people with no facts. Mm-hmm. Man, the chick hauled off and punched it in the face.
No, I see. Yeah, they put
out of nowhere.
They put it on CDI. Cause she was stating facts. I seen that. Yeah, y'all got it. Look,
tell you,
bruh.
No accountability.
She got pissed off and just punched him.
That woman got bodies.
And you know what she probably is?
Multiple bodies.
And that's the problem with the black woman. Just like the one in the comments right now.
That's a demon.
We talking about you. Because anytime, you know, they always say too, well, you know, I treat my husband good, but every time he listen to y'all, his behavior changed. All praises to the Most High.
Yeah.
We ain't training men to be weak to their woman.
That's what it is.
We ain't the Bible tells a man he's supposed to be the leader in his household. He's supposed to take control. He need a backbone. That's the problem. And that's that, I'm telling you, that's that toxic relationship.
Well, a lot of these sisters don't know how to use their tongue to build a man up.
They don't.
They don't know how to build. They don't know what to say. They don't. They don't have a clue on what to say. They don't have a clue on how to build a man up or see what he's going through and like that, you know. Or they so in their head. Husband come home, you see he tired and all that. You don't take the time to think
rub
about
his back down
none of that.
Rub his feet, something.
Nothing.
Hey, watch this. Get Proverbs 27. He said, rub his feet, something.
I'm just saying.
Man. You felt that, huh?
You trying to tell us something?
Nah, I'm just telling the truth. I ain't trying to say
truth are you telling?
Everybody.
Hey, get Proverbs 27.
Hey, Kanai, you better rub my brother's feet.
Yeah.
Wrong with you?
Hey, listen, sis. Listen. I ain't never seen y'all sock with our socks on, but we see this feet.
Y'all stop having the socks off lately.
Hey, listen, bruh, you need professional help.
Don't go back to ATL, bro. Your ATL days is over.
Whatever.
Listen, don't go back.
Let me get my scripture.
Go ahead.
Hold on, get Proverbs 27, read verse 15.
The book of Proverbs, chapter 27 and verse 15.
Bring it out.
A continual dropping in a very rainy day.
So you got a continual dropping on a very, it's just constantly dropping on you. It irritates the hell out of you. You got water just constantly hitting you in the face. Water, boom, boom, just dropping. That irritates you. Get pissed off. Read on.
A continual dropping in a very rainy day, and a contentious woman are alike.
And a contentious woman are alike. You get on your damn nerves.
You know,
that contentious woman is that woman that can't take.
You know that's a form of punishment, right, Cap?
Yeah, waterboarding.
That is
they
a
put it in
form
drop
of
water on you, bro. People go insane like just drop water on you.
They kill themselves over that.
The Bible, God compares that to you toxic black women.
Damn,
black women. Damn. Go ahead.
Hey, chat, leave me alone, man. So just go back to what
them New Orleans people.
Hey, listen. Hey, I feel. Hey, listen. I feel for my sister. Hey,
it's the war days.
Hey, listen.
You got the war days.
Oh, hell no. Just know, you mess with me, I'll kick the shit out of you. Right now.
You're not going to kick, you're going to cut.
Hey, go play that other video. Before we play that, please play that video because we were talking about it. The lack of accountability, bro. You women got to start getting it. See, a man, listen, we have those hard conversations among each other. Damn, man, you need to quit. You need to keep doing this. You need to quit doing that, bro. You need to get your shit together. You know what? You're right, bro. Let me focus on getting my stuff together. Women don't have those. They don't have them conversations.
How do we sound abusive to women?
Oh, yeah.
How do we sound abusive to women? What did we say? I'm sorry. What did we say?
One word?
What?
Accountability.
Accountability is
venomous.
I'm telling you, it's poisonous. That's kryptonite to the black
dangerous.
Oh damn! What was that damn? They was making fun of it. It was like a black woman.
No, it was a contest. I know what you're talking about.
Like contest. And they was at the they was at the final stage, and they had to win it. And he pulled that curtain, said accountability. The woman said, they started malfunctioning.
Yeah,
I'm telling you, accountability is kryptonite to a toxic black woman.
Play this, bro. This proves it.
Be with you. I'm not disagreeing with you either. I understand. You don't get to kill the baby just because their dad didn't want them. You can. Should we kill kill the kids in foster care? And why not? Why not? If that's the case.
She is a murderer.
She's so into. How can I say this? She's so into, so used to not having accountability that she's saying stuff that she might believe it.
Yeah.
She probably will kill this kid. You never know.
But no, you're right.
But she's willing to agree to some BS just so she can't be wrong.
Right, that need to be right.
She has to be right, and she's willing to go to whatever mile it is just so she can not be wrong on camera or whatever the case may be. That's what she just did. She said, why not? That's what I don't understand. If you don't want the baby, give it to the husband.
Don't delete it.
Give it to the man. I don't understand that. A woman will rather kill her kid, or let me say unalive her kid, right? Because it's my body, my choice, than to just have the baby and just give it to the father. A lot of men, they be like, nah, man, just don't kill my baby. But these women is so evil, bro. You know what I'm telling you? Y'all got a murderous spirit. Let's play.
We should kill the kids in foster care that aren't wanted. Who's gonna take care of them? If I don't want to have a baby, I should have the choice.
Oh, she said, who's gonna take care of them? The father.
Not only that, because she mentioned, okay, so what about the kids in foster care?
Yeah,
that's wanted.
Go ahead.
Just don't have sex then. Just don't have sex. That's not even logical. It is. This. Who are you, nasty?
And that's, I'm telling you, and that's the black woman right there. I can't even fathom not having sex. No. Yes. You don't want to have a baby.
Yep.
You don't have sex.
You don't want to use
fruits
protection
of having sex are children. That's what the Bible tell you, but our people destroy it.
Press play.
Sound dumb. You sound dumb as. Okay. It does, because even as teens, people explore, and it's like, as funny as you want to be, people should still have to think that your point of view is very obstructed, and I think that you just don't understand the magnitude of having a child. Yeah. Well, I'm not the one who admitted they would be okay with killing babies in foster care.
Hey, and this is the same type of sister in the same breath. She say, yeah, I respect my king. I respect my Lord. I build my husband up. Meanwhile, she is a whole murderer. I'm telling you, it be these type of sisters. They'll say, they'll in the same breath, they'll say, yeah, I'll get a husband, I'll support him, I'll do this, but he got to fit X, Y, and Z. And when he get over here, he changes and X, Y. I'm telling you, our women are jacked up in the brain.
I can guarantee you this woman is abusive.
Yes.
Physically, verbally. She's extremely toxic.
She got Tim's on right now.
Yes. Go ahead. Press play.
And killing children that have been abused. That's not the point. What I'm saying. That's really. And she just punched me in the face. Oh my God.
Cut her up.
Now, so what did she say now?
She's holding these women accountable.
That's what
they don't want to. They don't like it.
So that
abuse?
Yeah, that woman right there. That's her who hit that woman. If she was here, she'd probably shoot us. Nah, she put a statement out there, and and a lot of women do this. So I want to go over it. Ephesians 5. And 25, Ephesians 5 and 25. I'm gonna show y'all something. Y'all don't know the scriptures.
Fact.
She just posted the scripture. I wish she didn't delete it, because I wanted to put her on blast. Because that scripture, she don't even know what she's talking about. She put in, read that, Ephesians 5 and 25.
The book of Ephesians, chapter 5 and verse 25.
Bring it out.
Husbands, love your wives, even as Christ also loved the church and gave himself for it.
And they closed the book after that. You ain't supposed. Well, read up. Let's see what comes first.
Ain't no man on this earth, unless he a simp or he effeminate, is gonna give his life for that.
Crazy
at all.
Crazy.
Not at all.
Not at all.
But the black woman in her toxic mind believes that there's a man out there that will.
Hit the bomb.
Any make six figures.
I'm about to show you how stupid this woman is. I'm about to show you. Go up to verse 22, and I guarantee you don't have a husband. You can lie on it. I know you don't have a husband.
She got
the book of Ephesians.
You do got a husband. That dude a simp.
Chapter 5, verse 22.
Bring it out.
Wives, submit yourselves unto your own husbands, as unto the Lord.
Submit. You're supposed to submit yourself like you submit to the Lord. You know what the word submit mean?
Hey, they don't
obey. Listen.
Hey, they don't read that though.
Nah,
That's why I started there.
As unto the Lord,
Yeah.
they not like my Jesus. Not like
Just
my
like your Jesus.
Hey, Cat, because the exact quote was, I treat my husband like a king, but when he started listening to y'all and get around y'all, he changed.
That means that he's trying to fix himself.
Right.
He's trying to unravel what has been broken the whole time in his household. He's trying to fix things and get them back on track, and you don't like it. You don't like the fix. You don't like that now. You can't just say something crazy to him and he gonna accept it.
Right.
You know what I mean? Or you ain't gonna just sit around all damn day and not clean the house and cook no more. Your ass need to get up and do something. Message. Like stuff start to change when a man come in. And a lot of times we come into the truth, and you married or whatever the case may be, and you've been living this life the whole time. Now your husband comes in and start getting things back in order in his household.
Bring it out.
The woman hates it.
And
what happens is they start having hatred towards the Bible.
Right.
They don't want to listen to it no more.
Right.
You know what I mean?
She's so used to being the head.
Yeah.
But look what the Bible said. Keep on reading.
Verse 23. For the husband is the head of the wife.
He's the what?
Yeah.
He's the head of the wife.
So if he come home and say, I want this, then I want this, I want you to do that, I want you to do that, he's the head.
Do it for your boss.
The problem is,
He's the head.
us in the black community, we haven't been taught a true family structure, a true, like, how relationships are actually split. That's why Titus 2 is so important.
Bring it out.
Get Titus 2.
Bring it out.
So you know the problem with that sister had with Titus 2? They ain't got that type of relationship to be able to listen to another woman tell them how to be a wife.
Damn.
They don't have it.
Bro, they have these professional women, what you call them, people who date them?
Relationship coaches.
Yes. Saying they tired of dealing with black women.
Oh yeah.
They can't even get them to coach them. They're uncoachable. Damn. They won't listen.
Their expectations is unrealistic.
Hard-headed.
Listen, Kevin Samuels died trying to fix the black woman.
Facts. They murdered him.
He literally died trying to fix the black woman. Message.
Listen,
they like, now I got to get up out of here, y'all.
The only thing on this earth that's gonna fix
I gotta get up. I can't take it no more.
You had a heart attack, right?
Yeah, heart attack.
Stress kills
and the toxic black woman rejoiced.
Yeah, right.
Listen, only thing
celebrity women that have money and all this stuff.
Vivica Fox,
which don't have a husband. She got a new BBL. She's 60 years old and got a BBL. Looking like
got a TV show looking
like a rotten wisdom tooth.
rotten wisdom tooth.
She built bad as hell.
Hey, watch this. Titus 2, start at verse 2.
The book of Titus, chapter 2, and verse 2.
Bring it out. Wisdom tooth. Oh, shit. Come on.
That the aged men be sober.
So the aged man is supposed to be sober. Sober-minded means, according to the Bible, y'all crazy.
Somebody said she unfixable.
She unfixable. Oh, man. So it says the aged men be sober. Our people are drunk on Christianity. They drunk on different religions. That's the sober-minded, according to the scriptures. Taking care of your household, being a man according to the Bible. And that's what a lot of these women don't like. They don't like men to actually stand up and be men and take back their household.
But they want a God-fearing man, right?
Right.
They want a God-fearing man.
That's a God-fearing man. Christ was all still,
that's what they want. Well, a God-fearing man is going to put stuff in order.
Right.
Straight up. Go ahead.
Read on.
That the aged men be sober, grave, temperate,
know how to emotional regulation. They know how to temper themselves. Read on.
Sound in faith, in charity, in patience.
Watch this. Read.
The aged women likewise.
This is the aged women likewise. Listen, what y'all black women don't understand, the reason why y'all think the way y'all think is a result of Christianity and slavery. That's why you think it's okay to talk and speak the way you speak to black men. You think it's okay to just pop off at the mouth. I'm telling you, that's why when Christ returns, it says there's going to be a lot of weeping and gnashing of teeth.
Dang, I should have listened.
Read on.
That they be in behavior as becometh holiness.
Listen, our women have not been taught how to behave, how to have behavior which becometh holiness. And no, it ain't talking about Christianity. That ain't the holiness that it's talking about. It's talking about according to God's commandments. Read on.
That they be in behavior as becometh holiness, not false accusers.
Come on.
Not given to much wine.
Read.
Teachers of good things.
It says teachers of good things. Watch this. Read on.
That they may teach the young women.
That you may teach the young women. Read.
To be sober.
To be sober.
To love their husbands.
Listen, the black woman has to be taught how to love your husband. You have not been taught. You don't know how to love your husband. You know how to love your husband according to the white man. You know how to love your husband according to what pastor told you, what Christianity taught you.
Hey, Cap. Since we just came from,
facts
going up,
you know what I'm saying, from
coming down
from a different hemisphere.
Yeah, going down, right? We understand that the husband and wife dynamic is so respectful. Like how they deal, right? It says, what did it say? Like you said, like you just said, women need to learn how to be, a wife, right? Be a wife, right? You see that over there in these other countries, how they deal with a man. You know what I mean? I was in India, all right? Just came from India. I did not hear a loud woman's voice until I came to America.
Not one.
Right at the airport.
In the airport.
I mean, not even a slight elevated octave of a voice at all. At all, bro. Not one. From the little girls to the older women none of that. They understand, bro. Just like we wonder why, like the little white girls, like we see the videos of how the wives is showing their daughters how to love their father, right? Hey, let's make daddy's favorite lunch. Let's earn daddy's clothes.
Facts.
Let's do this. You know what I mean? Let's make daddy something so when he come home he can enjoy. Bro, that's teaching how to love somebody, love a man.
Black woman. The black man ain't impressed by how much money you make.
Right.
The black man don't give a damn if you bought him a Benz. The black man don't give a damn about none of that. Because it's in a black man's nature to be a provider.
Yeah.
To go out and get it.
Absolutely.
The black man, listen, I'm telling you, see it that's why you see it time and time again, these dumb, toxic black women who they want what? A high value man. Them high value men ain't looking for you. Because he don't give a damn about your career. He don't give a damn about your money. He want a woman like what Cap is explaining that's going to take care of him, that know how to take care of his children, know how to treat him right.
Yeah,
according to the
average man wants.
Hey, matter of fact, let me give you an example, bro. So we went to the brother Wilson out there in India. Shout out to the brother. They doing a good work in India, bro.
All praise.
We growing. They doing real good in India. We went to the brother's house, right? We go in there, about to get something to eat or whatever. I know y'all was top. It's all right. It's all right.
You know, I was thinking about the shadow of doom.
So we in there, we chopping it up, we talking or whatever, and his daughters come in there with a bowl. The other one had the water deal. She said hands. I'm from America.
Right.
You know what I mean?
You from Babylon the Great.
I'm like,
you from Babylon.
I'd have been like, I got my own.
Yeah. She got one has the bowl, the other one has the pitcher of water. She was like, hands. I'm like, the hell she mean hands? So I gave her my hands. She put them in the bowl. They poured the water on her. Wash your hands and all that. She didn't have to say nothing.
Damn.
We went to another brother's house. Went over there, taught the scriptures. Next thing you know, the kids wasn't even in the room. When they seen that we was wrapping up, she went in there, got a platter, poured everybody like some Sprite, and went and passed it out to everybody.
The girls.
The young, come on, bro.
Read verse 4 again.
I said, what the hell?
No issue. No issue. There wasn't no attitude.
None of that.
They love to do it.
Yes. Like, come on, bro.
Read that again.
That's how you teach somebody.
Right.
Verse 4, that they may teach the young women to be sober, to love their husbands.
Hey, listen, and that's what they're being taught.
Yes.
They've been taught how to love their husbands.
That's exactly what.
Read on.
to love their children.
And they're being taught how to love their children. Because how they're being taught, guess what they're gonna do? They're gonna teach their children the same thing. Because the black woman, you don't know how to love your children. You think loving your children is freaking putting them in front of the TV and buying them stuff,
buying them clothes.
How you love your children is actually training them up and teaching them according to the laws of God. That's how you love your children. But the black women don't understand it. I'm telling you, we've been so damn destroyed. The black woman, and still in the comment, because I'm reading the comments, and they still don't get it. It's like you know how you talk to a wall.
I buy my kids Jordans all the time.
Hey, I got a clip that shows what this particular black woman thinks that we mean, and we're being mean to other women. Give me the clip where the chick was doing the science experiment. This is exactly what she sees.
She said, "I don't need you to fix. We don't need you to fix us. We need you to love us."
This is love.
That's retarded. What she just said.
This is love, and
you're retarded. Man.
How she thinks is she gonna end up just like this in life.
What she's meaning is love me as I am right now.
Yep.
And don't change me. Just love the nigga that I am right now.
Right.
No.
Love the one that the white man made me into.
Yes.
That's what I want to stay.
Message.
Yep.
Let me be a nigga. Go ahead.
Oh yeah. This is you black women. Play that.
Look like a disease.
All right, y'all, we're gonna pour it in here, do a little dance while you in.
Close. You gonna put the whole thing in there?
Oh.
Now close it.
All right, y'all. And if you want, you can do a little dance.
Back up.
If you want, shake it up. You know?
How many times did he say, don't do this? Back up. He backed up as he was saying back up, and she still didn't listen, and it blew up in your face. That's you, black woman.
She wanted to go viral, bro.
This is what order structure looks like when it comes from the man to protect your dumb ass from hurting yourself and us.
Message.
He listened to himself and backed up. You didn't listen, and now you look stupid.
You can't call her a dumb ass.
Said, I got
That's
this.
toxic.
Damn.
All praises.
What we got next?
Did you want this gator with his pops, or you move on?
I gotta see it.
Go ahead.
He said I gotta see it.
I gotta see it, bro. This is my favorite. This is my favorite. But this shows like the toxicity of us, of being
family.
Yeah, parents enabling kids, and then you see the results of that. You know what I mean? And this could be video game. This could be letting them eat all damn day. They end up being a glutton. All types of things can happen in this enabling thing. But go ahead, press play.
What is all this shit? Where's the money? Why you tripping like that?
I think that is the beginning.
Is that the beginning?
Yeah, that was the beginning.
Wow. But go ahead.
What is all this shit? Where's the money? Why you tripping like this? Why don't you just give me the money?
I told you, honey, you won't find no money in that pocketbook. I haven't got any money. Not the kind of money you looking for.
$20? Is that all the money you got?
Oh my God. Now, the mother has been told numerous times, don't let them back in this house. Don't freaking listen.
Yep, that's the
and this is supposed to be a godly woman. This is a preacher. The dad is a preacher. It's supposed to be a godly woman, but she loves her husband. She loves her son that's on drugs way more than her own damn husband.
Right.
That is a problem. That's a problem with a lot of you women. You love your kids way more than your husband. Message.
Yeah.
That's why you got problems in your house.
And he died because of it.
Yes.
That's why Titus 2 says the black woman has to be taught how to love her children. 'Cause I'm telling you, they enable their children.
Yep.
They enable them to do these. That's why she's sitting there, oh, I told you I ain't got no money. Why is he even in the house? He a crackhead. He a junkie. The father, your husband already told him don't let him back in here. But your goofy behind to hell with what he say. I'm telling you, this is not a black woman.
And what you think would have happened if the father didn't come home?
Oh no, he
just
was
that time. The house would have been clean. He would have never known that Gator came over.
He already stole the TV.
Right? Go ahead, press play.
Oh, they shit! For the love of sweet Jesus, please go!
Boy, didn't I tell you never to set foot in my house again?
Where's the money? Why you hiding? Let him go.
Have you lost your natural mind as well as your soul? Didn't I tell you never to darken my door again?
The Gators leaving. money, I'd give it to you.
You got money in this house, mama, give it to me.
Give me this house you want. Take it, honey.
You got more money than $20.
Still enabling him.
Hey, pause. That's why I go back to Isaiah 3. That's why the scriptures say that.
Still enabling him.
She said, if I had the money, I'd have gave it to you. I'd do all that.
Bro.
I blame Christianity for this. I blame Christianity for this.
Women, bro, they not supposed to be leaders. This absolutely shows why.
Read that. You need a hedge. My bad, let's get
the book of Isaiah chapter 3 and verse 12. As for my people, children are their oppressors.
Come on.
And women rule over them.
Watch this, read.
O my people, they which lead thee, cause thee
this
to err.
Black woman can't be a leader. It says, they which lead thee, cause thee to err. And what we're seeing is a prime example of that. Think about it. She is an enabler of his addiction and all that he's going through. The father trying to stop it. He's trying to cut it off. But y'all, if I would have had the money, I'd have gave it to you. That's why it says they talking about the woman which lead thee, cause thee to err.
See, a father understands. You cut him off from everything.
Tough love.
He'll start getting himself together.
He would have no choice.
You have no choice. A woman thinking in her mind, nah, if you cut him off, then who am I going to
can't protect them?
Right. I don't have anybody else to love unconditionally no more. You know what I mean? Or I don't have anybody that I feel
needs me.
Yeah, exactly. Women love to feel needed. I gotta feel needed. I gotta want to be in your life. So they'll deal with somebody like this just so they can feel some type of needful act. You know, that they're doing something good with themselves. But you're destroying them. A man understands, no, let his ass stay out there in the world and fix himself. Cut him off.
Right.
And you see this time and time in our communities. I know this is a movie, but this is
real.
This is real in our communities. Because I can hear the black woman, you know, they don't happen always like that. No. Time. Some of y'all right now in the comments can relate because this might been and used to be you.
This is uncle.
This is Rock 3625.
Daddy. This is family right here. It might not have been in your family, but you have seen it.
Everybody got a gator.
Yeah,
everybody
got a gator in their family.
Your ass probably.
And I'm telling you, that gator got a mama that's enabling his ass.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm telling you.
Fact.
I'm telling you, get Ciroc 36. You women need a man to be on your helmet. On your helmet. Message. You need one. Go ahead.
624. The book of Sirach, chapter 36, verse 24. He that getteth a wife begetteth a possession.
We understand that. When we get a wife, that's our possession. We have to take care of it, nurture it, steer it the right direction, lead it, right? Come on.
A help like unto himself.
We need a help like to ourselves, right? Go ahead.
And a pillar of rest. Where no hedge is.
Where there's no protection of this woman. Nobody overseeing her. Go ahead.
There the possession is spoiled.
These women be wilding out, bro. They ain't got no man in their life. The daddy ain't there. They ain't got no husband to you. Listen, you sisters need to be ruled over. Period. I know it don't sound good, but y'all listen to the song.
That's what the Bible said, though. God said it.
But remember the song. What's the song? The sister from One Lily. She was like, "Rule over me." Yeah. Listen, that's real.
You about to sing it? Yeah.
I like that
Cap,
song.
you say something. Cap, you say something. You say something heavy, and I think it went over some people's head. Like you said something about how the mother have that relationship with that son or that daughter, that kid more than you put the kid first.
Yeah.
Now I'm telling you that's dangerous because if you really think about it, you showing the kid how not to respect marriage.
Facts.
If you reverence your husband and the kids see you reverence your husband, that's attracting them to respect marriage because they're gonna want to be in that position. They'll be like, damn, look how she love him. But you do it opposite.
You know,
I'm just saying.
Simple stuff like this, y'all. What's up? They create this. What you said is heavy. Like, you tell a kid no, right? Then they go to another parent. After you just heard the other kid say it. You know what I mean? Now it depends on what it is, but it happens all the time. And you say, yeah, go ahead. You can have it. That shows that other parent has no type of authority or any of that. You know what I mean? And guess what? They're going to manipulate you all the time.
Yep.
Kids going to grow up and be manipulators and be evil as hell behind that. You know what I mean? It's little simple stuff like that. I'm telling you about it probably happened to a lot of y'all in y'all households. Once you tell a kid no, And then next thing you know, they come to you and you heard it, and you go against your husband's wishes.
Right.
And like, yeah, go ahead. And,
Y'all don't realize a strong marriage bring forth a strong nation.
Yeah.
If we start at home, we can fix the stuff out in the street, but we got to start at home, y'all.
That's why Paul said, I speak a great mystery concerning marriage, but I speak concerning Christ in the church, because it starts in the household. That's where a nation starts, with the family. Esau understood that. Our oppressor understood that. That's why everything he does is to attack the family union. That's why I'm telling you, these black women don't realize there's no woman on this earth that don't follow a man. I hope y'all understand that, because that hedge that you supposed to be protected, that's a godly man that protects you.
Right.
But what happened is our sisters, they follow Esau, the white man. That's where they get, I can be independent. That's where you get your thought process from. You get it from your oppressor. That's the problem. That's what our women don't understand. So you need to take that thought process and align it to the Bible. And how you do that? By having a godly man. That's that hedge that you got to have over you. That's why our women are destroyed, because they ain't got that understanding.
You got a lot of hurt women out there. Bro.
Damn.
Go ahead. Hurt women.
Play on this video. Go ahead.
You will raise dysfunctional children if you put them in the second position.
Damn.
They will be dysfunctional. They will have dysfunctional marriages. If they are more important than your spouse and you treat them that way, you're not actually helping them at all. You're handicapping their future and their children, because you're modeling the wrong thing.
That the young women be taught how to love their husbands and how to love their children. Because think about it. And I know the black woman, well, what about the man? The man ain't the one running like that. It's you black women. That's why Isaiah 3 says what it says. They which lead thee. But that's heavy right there.
I'm telling you, bro.
The man said
you put your children before your husband. Damn.
But you want him to give you the things that you want, but he knows. Tell you, a husband know when he's not being number one. Straight up. You put all your kids in front of him.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a video. I think I mentioned this before on here. Before we go to this, that a brother asked his wife. He said, when you wake up in the morning, what do you think about?
Right. She talked about
I got to get up and get the kids. I got to get them ready. I got to do this. He said, where do I come in at when you wake up?
Damn.
Never considered him, bro. He's nowhere near on the mind. That's why later on that night he can't get no cootie cat.
Bro,
he's not on the list at all.
Bro, I seen this on what you talking about. I seen a clip of that, and it was multiple women doing this, getting their kids' bags together, their lunches together, their breakfast together. I'm like, and I'm talking about early morning. It be all nice. I'm talking about gourmet meal.
The husband walk out the house with a trash bag.
She ain't got no husband. I'm just saying.
Damn.
She ain't got no. I'm just looking at. I'm just saying. She don't give that what she give to kids. The kid ain't gonna die for you. The kid ain't gonna protect you.
Right.
The man will.
And you know what's heavy about what you're saying? I've seen some videos that was shared from TikTok on Hispanic women.
Yes.
Having their whole content based on waking up at 4 o'clock in the morning, getting their husband's stuff together.
You want that clip?
Bro, you got it?
Do you have it?
Yeah, pull that up.
Give me that with the chickens laying in the bed.
Oh, you trying to make them mad?
They get up in the morning, cook breakfast, get his clothes together, all that.
Hey, Cap, but a lot of that, I'm telling you, Babylon has destroyed, because when you go outside of Babylon, that's why a lot of Northern Kingdom, when they come over here, they start getting
that's it. Americanized.
Babylon start to set in, and they revert from a lot of those ways. Because when you go out of Babylon, that's how these women roll. They understand. They've been taught and trained. A man is superior. A man is the lead, and there's a certain way you have to conduct yourself as a woman.
And this ain't no man that's probably making 6 figures a year.
Facts.
This is probably a hard-working man, got a skill, whatever the case, probably makes 60, 80 grand a year, depending on where he at.
You could be a little racist. He's Northern Kingdom.
But then again,
But then again, working in concrete.
He looks exactly like what he does.
But listen,
he working concrete.
This ain't the point. But listen. But then you got these women that want people that got 6 figures. and they at home ain't doing a damn thing.
Nothing.
You got maids. You ain't cooking no food. You got you don't do nothing at home.
All you got is a BBL and cumbrella. But you want a high value man.
You just nasty.
And you ain't even giving it up every night.
And
trash.
They don't look like they don't look like they living in an apartment either.
Press play.
Matter of fact, they not living in an apartment.
What do you think the comments is like?
You set up they said you set up your camera to do this.
Yes.
It's content. Yeah.
She's happy to show what she do for her.
Right. Look at the meal. Damn.
She's the alarm clock. Yeah.
Every day.
Oh my God.
With the parfait with the cinnamon on top.
This ain't no hair nigga food. You think he leaving this woman?
Never.
No.
He ain't thinking about nobody else.
Nobody.
He will die for her.
Listen, Issachar, I'm telling you, bro. Issachar be going to work with lunches, bro.
Bro, listen, I work.
They be bad, too, a little bit. They ain't white, bro. They ain't leaving.
Bro, watch this. No, real talk. You know, George Lopez got canceled by the Hispanic community because his wife gave him a kidney. He had kidney disease. She gave him her kidney.
That's a woman right there.
But he cheated on her. Like, everybody knew about it. The whole Hispanic community canceled George Lopez for that because they understand loyalty.
They understand loyalty, yes.
Dang.
So that's but us. Black woman, she gon' remember when the brother
black
died,
woman would repo that kidney.
Remember when what's his name?
She cut it out the man. He sleep. She will cut it out his back.
She ain't giving it to him. She ain't giving it.
Right.
But,
and she gonna sell it to the side.
Remember when Kevin Samuels died? They drew parties.
Yeah.
Did y'all know that?
Yeah.
They drew parties when that man died, bro.
Drop what you got.
He was trying to help them.
Yeah.
He was just all he was telling you. You need to lose weight. You need to do this. You need to do that. No, I want to stay fat and stinky.
They cried for George Floyd, but celebrated Kevin Samuels for trying to do, you know what I mean? For dying and trying to do something right, to try to fix the black woman so we could be better. They laughed at him, somebody that was, now I'm not saying George Floyd was something evil, but we cried a lot for that, right? It was unjust. But what was the same reciprocation of when Kevin Samuels died? They said, the hell with this nigga. I hope he come back and die again.
That's what they were saying. No,
I'm gonna show you something. Hey, get Esther real quick. I'm gonna show y'all something with y'all black women.
Bring it up.
These other nations understand this. And
this class wasn't about y'all, but you commented, so damn it.
You should have kept your mouth.
You should have kept your toxic black behind.
It's your day.
Get Esther 1.
Yeah, men talking?
Read verse. Start at verse 9, verse 10.
The book of Esther, chapter 1 and verse 10.
Now watch this.
On the 7th day, when the heart of the king was merry with wine, he commanded Mahuman, Bista, Harbona, Bigtha, and Abagtha, Zithar, and Carcass, the 7 chamberlains that served in the presence of...
So the king had a gathering. He was making merry, and he had all his 7 counselors come around him. Watch this.
That served in the presence of Ahasuerus the king, to bring Vashti the queen before the king with the crown
the king commanded his servants to go tell Vashti to come here because he was married. Now Vashti, as y'all gonna learn, this is you black women, you toxic black women. Y'all are Vashti. Read on.
To bring Vashti the queen before the king with the crown royal.
It's Keisha.
To show the people.
Keisha. It ain't Vashti, that's Keisha. Read on.
To show the people and the princess her beauty, for she was fair to look on.
He was. Hey, listen. He had a bad wife. She was fine. He making merry. He said, hey, call my queen. Come here so he can show everybody. Listen, he had a beautiful wife.
Trophy wife.
He had a trophy wife. Watch this. Read.
But the queen Vashti refused to come at the king's commandment by his chamberlain.
Nigga, I ain't coming out there. No, I'm not coming. Who the hell is you to command me? Tell you, this is a black woman. Read on.
Therefore was the king very wroth.
So he was mad.
And his anger burned in him.
Read.
Then the king said to the wise men which knew the times, for so was the king's manner toward all that knew the law and judgment.
Now watch this. Jump down to verse 17.
Verse 17. For this deed of the queen shall come abroad unto all women.
So now they were counseling about what to do about Vashti, because they understood. They said, this deed of the queen shall come abroad unto all men. Basically, she disrespected her husband. He told her to come out there. She said, nah, I ain't coming. She disrespected not only her husband, but this was the king. Some of you black women do the same thing. Watch this, read. Come on, yeah, I love the Lord. I love Jesus. No, you disrespect your husband, you'll disrespect Christ. But watch this, read on.
For this deed of the queen shall come abroad unto all women, so that they shall despise their husbands. So that they shall despise their husbands.
She despised her husband. Understand this. You might look at it, well, she just said she didn't want to come. I can hear the black woman now start justifying it. Well, maybe she had something going on. She was her time of the month, or she was in the bathroom. She just couldn't come. No, she despised her husband. I'm telling you, that's what when you don't listen to your husband, you black women don't listen to your husband, that don't want to let him be the leader, you despise him. And you're going to teach your children to despise their husband. That's what they're saying. They're saying, listen, we got to do something, because this is going to be voiced throughout the whole kingdom. And guess what? That's going to teach these other women to despise their husbands, that they can do the same thing. Read on. The other nations understand this. Read on.
For this deed of the queen shall come abroad unto all women, so that they shall despise their husbands in their eyes. When it shall be reported, the king Ahasuerus commanded Vashti the queen to be brought in before him, but she came not.
She ain't listen. Now watch what they did. Read verse 19.
Verse 19. If it please the king, let there go a royal commandment from him, and let it be written among the laws of the Persians and the Medes, that it be not altered, that Vashti come no more before the king Ahasuerus.
She come no more before the king.
Unalived.
Right. Read on.
And let the king give her royal estate unto another that is better.
Strip her of everything. Strip her of all that. Read on.
And when the king's decree which he shall make shall be published throughout all his empire, for it is great.
For it is great, read.
All the wives.
All the what?
All the wives
read.
Shall go to their husband's honor.
Shall
give to their husband's honor.
Read.
Both to great and small.
Don't matter, great, small. When that decree came out, everyone would know this ain't how you deal with your husband. And you give honor to your husband. I'm telling you, that's why when you see in other communities, they don't roll like this. And they don't allow it to happen because they know the effects of it.
And he understood that by her doing that, that was going to allow other women throughout publicly. Oh yeah, that's how she rolled.
To be toxic.
It was going to be.
I can do the same thing.
It's going to be evil. He had to cut that. He had to cut that immediately.
Yep. That's why you see the so-called leaders in our community, it's pushed like that. In the media, it's pushed. Disrespect your husband. You ain't got to listen to the black man. You are independent. You don't see that pushed in the Caucasian community. You don't see that pushed in the Asian, the Indian, the Arab, the African community. You don't see none of this pushed in these communities because they understand the effects of it. If they allow somebody to act like that has some type of following, some type of notoriety, that all the other women is going to flock and think it's okay. That's why they push it in our communities, because they want us to be destroyed. We can't play that, and that's why we move the way we move, because we ain't playing that. So yes, you black women gotta fix yourself. Yeah, you can't walk around like a hair-hatted black woman disrespecting your husband. When your husband say, come here, you do it. Yeah, when he tell you, and now I can hear it now. We ain't talking about the Negro that's beating you over the head, because the black women's simple.
Yeah,
as
we ain't
hell.
talking about Gator.
Black women, we will say this, and then they'll say, "Oh, well, what about if he beating you? What if we ain't talking about that Negro? You shouldn't even be with him. Call the police. Call the police. Right? We talking about a righteous husband, that high value man that all you black women is talking about. That's how you get it. Close your mouth and close your legs. That's how you get it.
That's how you get who?
A high value man. Close your mouth and close your legs.
Yeah. You in a relationship like that's not the
No. How you get?
Okay, I got you.
Don't be a loud black woman. Go ahead.
Damn legs.
Play that clip. Let me see if this is what I want to talk about. Yeah. I want this. Start it over.
So, scenario.
Even if you
with a child. Yes.
Oh,
You and your husband and your child go out on your sailboat. Okay.
If sailboats get struck, it's
Hold on, play it. Turn it up.
Who are you going to save? The child or your husband?
Look, I would choose my child's father because we can make more children.
Damn.
This is an impossible choice. You also have to understand that my hierarchy in my life.
I agree.
God, my man,
husband,
my children,
everything else.
And also, I just want to emphasize spouse.
Your baby and your man is in the water.
Yeah.
Your baby look like a baby. Your man look like a grown man. I'm saving my baby. Like, I love my wife, but like I just feel like.
What if she's incapacitated?
Listen.
What if she's knocked out?
I feel like she would be mad at me if I saved her.
She would, but she would get over it because now you a single daddy.
As a man, I can't even like go back and be like, oh yeah, I saved my wife, I let the baby die. Who am I gonna go tell that story to?
Everybody.
Like, that sounds crazy.
Let me tell you this. This is why having an integrity point and barometer with self is so important. Because if somebody said to me, you let your kids die and you saved your husband, absolutely. Now, it's not to say that I wouldn't grieve, that I wouldn't be sad. I'd probably ask myself, did I make the right choice? Oh my God, are we ever gonna have children again? You know, I'm getting up there in age. Having kids is hard. All of these things are real things.
Hey,
but I'm telling you.
And people, and toxic people with a Babylonian thought process will use this and say, "Oh, she don't love her children. She don't care about her kids." Remember, the question that was posed was, if you could only save one, who would you save? And it's not a thing that, oh, I won't save my children. It's just she's showing you what her priorities are and how she deals in the dynamics of a relationship.
Think about this, Cap. Your husband is the person that
pay attention.
You spend most of your time with. Your husband is the person that puts a roof over your damn head, right? Provides the food. He has an intimate relationship with you. You communicate. You've been building all this. What the hell have you done with your kid?
Your kid gonna leave
you.
Your kid gonna leave you in a few years. He gonna be out of it.
Is your kid gonna be there when you old? Is he gonna wipe? He gonna take you in?
He gonna be out.
He's crazy as hell.
Something wrong with the DJ. Give me the next clip. You said what?
Something wrong with the DJ.
Hey, listen, now,
that's my DJ.
That hit hard
That's
for the
my
DJ
DJ.
over there.
That's my DJ.
Hey, pray for the DJ, somebody.
Hey, but real talk, some of y'all on here will still think that's crazy. I'm gonna no, bro. I'm gonna pick my wife every time.
Right. Every time.
Every time.
Can I get a quick script?
10 out of 10.
Your kids ain't gonna pick you. They out of here.
Go ahead.
Out of here.
All right, let me get some.
We only got 2 more clips.
Matthew chapter 19 and verse 5. Get that real quick because
I forgot you was on here.
Yeah. You know, hey, I'm here, Cap. We here.
Hey, listen, they've been prophesying. Listen, I've been sitting here watching the show too. I'm in the audience.
We all good. But yeah, Matthew chapter 19 and verse 5. Get that real quick because it's.
Hey man, why it seem like your voice got a little deeper since he came back?
Hey, that's the understanding of the Lord.
Spirit right
came
there.
down, you know. So bring it up.
I'm here.
But that hierarchy, right? So if you putting your kids above your husband or above your wife, when those kids leave, then what? It's swapping now. Okay, now you back on top. Now you the number one person or the number two person. I'm showing you right now what we about to read in the scripture is that's not correct. It's invalid. It's false, and your mindset and way of thinking is off. Watch this. Read it.
The book of Matthew chapter 19 and verse 5. And said, for this cause shall a man leave father and mother.
So that son or that daughter that you had, who you put above your husband, he's going to have to leave you and start his own house. So why would the scripture tell us, it says, for this cause shall a man leave father and mother, read.
And shall cleave to his wife.
And cleave to his wife, read.
And they twain shall be one flesh.
They twain shall be one flesh. You're not putting those kids or nobody else or nothing above that spouse, because that spouse, that child or whoever else is gonna leave you, and at the end of the day, that husband and that wife is still got to be together, one flesh.
Hey, right. Hey, somebody just said a comment. That is heavy. Because it'd be the women, it'd be these toxic black women that will see that post and say she wrong for saving her husband over her child, but they'll be the same ones that say you can have an abortion.
Exactly.
That's killing kids on your own will.
Facts. I'm telling you, my body, my choice. But I ain't gonna save my husband.
The scripture says that no man separate you from your, and nobody can separate that union that you and your wife have, right? And you think about this. Go to the old folks' home. Go ask some old folks how many of the kids come see them.
Right. Facts.
Go to the old folks home with
right.
that got that rusted, got that rash on their back because they ain't turned them over.
Right. You petty.
Them kids ain't watching them. Got that rash on their back. Tell me I ain't lying.
Damn.
Tell me I ain't lying. Got that rash. They know what I'm talking about.
Been sitting in it all day, huh?
Sitting in it all day, and them kids ain't got it down. They over there partying. Play the next clip.
If a woman knows how to talk to a man, she'll have his ear forever. Especially if she works on mastering these 3 things. Master your tone. It's not always what you say, but how you say it. Now, speak the truth, but always in love. Remember, your words can bring life or a knife. Master your timing. Timing is everything. When I'm home all day with the children, I don't start complaining as soon as my husband walks in the house. Give him a moment. Rub his shoulders. Welcome
that's what y'all
your
stop saying.
home.
You need to speak.
Let your home be a
Sis.
place that he runs to after a long day. A place of bliss and not a battlefield.
Hey, Press Paul. Now, this is what the woman was explaining earlier today in that clip, in that interview.
Get the next clip.
When she was like, lie to me. You know what I mean? Speak to me. Smile to me.
Yes.
So, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, sometimes you don't be wanting to, but take the effort. Take the effort to do it.
Let me get one script just for this clip right here. Sirach 26, 22, and 23 and 24.
What's going on here?
Hey, she looked like she finna say something crazy. She looked like the typical.
I'm about to tell you.
But we on a high note right now, and she finna spit game. Sirach 26, 23, 24.
The book of Sirach, chapter 26, verse 23.
Bring it out.
A wicked woman is given as a portion to a wicked man.
You attract what you are. Read.
But a godly woman is given to him that feareth the Lord.
And again, what you are is what you're going to attract. So you getting the advice on what to be. You're seeing the examples of what not to be. Make a choice, American black woman. Read.
A dishonest woman contemneth shame. But an honest woman will reverence her husband.
And that's what the last sister was trying to convey, is this is how you get your point across. Yeah, you're going to complain, you're going to bitch about things with the kids and whatnot, but it's how you do it, the tone and the reverence, the respect that you have when you do it and how you do it. Play this next clip.
I can always tell what type of guy a man is by the way his girlfriend act. Yeah. The way the girlfriend acts is going to give it away every time. For example, when a woman acts like a baby girl or a princess or just like a baby, specifically around her man, then 9 times out of 10 chances her man treats her right. Her inner child is safe. Her inner child is thriving. She is thriving in her femininity 100%. And the way her man treats her reflects that. Like, her world would be literally unicorns and rainbows because she's being treated like a princess. Literally, like, just laughing all the time, joyful, playful, everything. But when a woman is just more serious and more calm, 9 times out of 10 chances she's just dealing with a more decent man. And when I say decent, I mean like one of those men that just give out the bare minimum and she's just kind of like okay with that. Like, you know, like he's not really giving her the princess treatment, but he's giving her enough to like have her. Hence is why she's not very playful and stuff, because she probably don't find shit funny. Now when a woman is overly emotional and mean, 9 times out of 10 chances her man ain't shit. And I'm just gonna keep it. She's overly emotional because he's constantly putting her through BS. So every little thing he does triggers her because she's constantly putting up with stuff. I'm telling y'all, I have studied it. I have been in the situations, all 3, and I know for a fact. I'm not lying. I can always tell what type of...
So the reason why I wanted this is because she's telling the degrees of toxic.
Come on.
The man that treats her all like this, like she's the stuff, because look at her face. She look like she one of those chicks that she around the way girls. And going back to a wicked woman is given to a portion.
Now, watch this. I want to stay in that chapter, jump up. Because in a sense of you can kind of tell, because this is the way a woman acts tells a lot about a man.
Yeah.
To an extent, what she said, yes, that's true. A lot of that stuff,
just fluff.
She went left. But
Yeah.
watch this.
Right.
Read 26, read verse 13. Matter of fact, jump over to 25. And then we're going to jump back to 26. Read 25 and 20.
Read it now, nigga.
Damn.
Whoa. What was that?
Whoa.
Wait a minute.
Y'all ain't feeling the DJ down.
Hey, you been waiting to play that sound clip.
I hate you turn Bishop into stick man.
Damn.
How did you do that?
That was really in class.
He
really said that.
That happened, but that was a poor choice of timing. Go ahead, read.
The book of Sirach, chapter 25 and verse 20.
Bring it out.
As the climbing up a sandy way is to the feet of the aged.
Just like you see an old man trying to climb up a sandy hill, it don't work. He slip, he fall, and he's like he in quicksand. Read on.
So is a wife full of words to a quiet man.
So is a wife full of words, a contentious woman. She always and you'll see a man like that. He always stressed out. He always look down. He look depressed. He freaking the gray hairs, all that. He's stressed from that woman at home. Watch this. Jump over to 26. Read verse 13, the difference. That's why I said, in a sense, what she said, she had some truth to what she said. You could tell how a woman acts.
It's probably about 3 letters.
Man.
3 words.
Watch this. Read that.
Other shit.
The book of Sirach, chapter 26 and verse 13.
So a woman that don't know how to be quiet and shut up, it says, just like a man trying to walk up a sandy hill, that's the same way a woman is to a man like that. Matter of fact, you read on.
Verse 13. The grace of a wife delighteth her husband.
It says the grace of a wife delighteth her husband. That's that other video. The woman says she understood her tone. She didn't know how to talk. That's the grace of a wife. It says it delights the husband.
That's what I'm talking about.
Read on.
And her discretion.
Her what?
Her discretion.
Also, she said, when he come in, I don't just always complain. I ain't always running my mouth. That's discretion. Knowing when to bring a problem up, when to address certain things based off how he's moving. It says her discretion what?
Will fatten his bones.
Will fatten his bones.
Thank you.
That man right there, you don't see him stressed out. He ready to take it. Because his mind is on taking over the world, and she got everything else. She ain't constantly burdening him with complaining and this and that. The kids, I'm always at the house with the kid. No, he ain't like a man trying to go up, an old man trying to go up a sandy hill. It says her discretion fattens his bones. Read on.
A silent and loving woman is a gift of the Lord.
And guess what? That's a gift from God. But all praises. So that's what you see, those dynamics there. All that other stuff you talking about, I don't know. Yeah, she did.
I'm gonna tell y'all this. She full of it. I'm gonna tell you right now. I'm just. Go ahead. Now I got your point what you were saying, but she only talked about what the man's supposed to do for her.
Right.
Her job is what she ain't supposed to worry about that. She got to worry about how she's supposed to do for him.
Help me.
Yeah, she's supposed to help me for him. What she do? What the hell she do?
She said if a woman is overly emotional, it's because he ain't shit.
Yeah. But
okay.
What I'm saying that, and then I see some of you Israelite women in there. I ain't no lies told.
Right.
What you saying?
So what happened to the dude?
What you saying?
What happened to the dude that made her feel like a princess and she was just?
That's what I'm saying. Because she been all through.
Where he at?
Where he at? Because she. I've been all 3 of them. Listen, man, that don't work. A man pampering you, doing that. No, that's not how it's supposed to go. That's not what God said. That's not a man. Can we get a man real quick? 1 Kings 2. Get that.
She was trying to explain happy life, happy wife or something.
Yeah, happy life.
Which is happy.
Happy wife, happy life.
No, that's a lie.
Bull.
Right.
That's a lie you've been taught in Babylon.
She made me mad right there, bro. She upset me because she's some doggone coach.
Hey, but my point in that, I get you. My point in that, when she says that she acts like a princess, whatnot, the lady, the Northern Kingdom sister, that's a happy wife. Because that man is treating her right. That's the point that I was making with that type of relationship. She's the wrong example.
She treats him right.
But
she treats him right. That's what making him like, I gotta do it.
Yeah, I gotta do it. I gotta do what I gotta do
to take care of this woman. You get what I'm saying? That's what his mind state is. It ain't like, oh, I have to treat you first for you to do this. No.
How she said it was backwards, but the point of it was she can be like that because she has that man like that.
Cap.
But if you got a worthless man, it's because you worthless too.
Cap, I understood you. I know what you're doing, but these sisters on here,
they evil.
But these sisters, no, sisters, that's not what he meant.
That wasn't the point.
You took the wrong part from the video, and I'm just straightening you out. That's it. Can we read that?
Go ahead.
The book of 1 Kings chapter 2 and verse 1. Now the days of David drew nigh that he should die.
So his dad is about to die. Read. King Solomon about to die. Read.
No, David.
David's about to die. Read.
Verse 2. I go the way of all the earth. Be thou strong therefore, and show thyself a man.
Show yourself a man. This is what the Bible says a man is. Read.
And keep the charge of the Lord thy God.
Do what God tell you to do. Read.
To walk in his ways.
To walk in his ways.
To keep his statutes and his commandments and his judgments and his testimonies, as it is written in the law of Moses.
That's a man right there who gonna do thus say the Lord in all situations. That's what you want.
Yeah.
You supposed to play that sound clip.
He forgot. Yeah. He forgot. Yeah. You over there.
What's next?
Damn,
hey, we still going?
Nah, we over time.
The comments didn't.
I got more videos.
The comments didn't move when I said that.
A whole bunch we didn't get to. Yeah, you didn't get nothing for that.
Them sisters like, forget you, nigga.
Man. Hey, well, we ran out of time, y'all.
All praise.
We got a lot more content.
Yeah, we did have a lot more.
Believe it or not, we might have to do a part 2.
And
actually get back on topic.
Yeah, we did. Yeah, y'all prophesied all those videos and we didn't see them.
It was a good class.
It was on topic, but you know, we
dealt with the black woman.
We had.
Hey, all praise be to the Most High God. That's another edition of Casting Down Imagination. Hey, fix yourself. All of us. All praise to the Most High.
Don't listen to black women.
Shalom.
Fix your face. We ain't going